All right. I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Zuzana Von Salm, and I am a meditation and hypnobirthing teacher. I'm based in the beautiful Southampton, New York, where the weather is gorgeous today. I am so honored to be with you today and lead you through this opening meditation of the whole summit. That's a huge, huge honor for me. I am also, or first and foremost, I'm a mom of three girls, including 4-month-old twins and almost a 4-year-old girl. So 3 daughters. So I know a thing or two about motherhood, although sometimes it feels like I don't know what I'm doing at all. So I would like to invite you today to get yourself really comfortable. For some of us, it's the beginning of the day, but for me, for example, it feels like I've had a whole day already and it's only 11 a.m. For some of us, it's the end of the day. No matter where you are, just know that you deserve this time for yourself. And meditation is not really an indulgence or a luxury, but something we really should be giving to ourselves as a mental hygiene practice, as a new habit that we establish, just like washing hands, right? Washing our minds, scrubbing our minds of stress and anxiety and everything that's going on, and especially in lives of mothers, but really in lives of everybody in the modern day. It's quite stressful. So I invite you to give yourself this practice without any feelings of guilt or anything like that. No negativity allowed in this session. Let's just make ourselves really comfortable. Put your phones on silent if you can, or maybe put them away where you can see them. Put them on airplane mode. Taking a few deep breaths together. I'm basically going to guide you through this whole meditation. We're going to have 5 minutes of silence in the middle of the meditation, but I will guide you into those 5 minutes and out of them. So you don't have to mind time. I'll mind it for you. Getting ourselves as comfortable as possible, taking a comfy seat. Maybe this is a good time to grab a cushion to put under your spine, right? Or maybe to sit on, uncrossing our legs and our hands, making sure we're sitting upright but comfortable as possible. We're gonna today meditate as mothers, as friends, as sisters. And if you are not a mother of a child, maybe you're a mother of a furry child, or maybe you are a mother figure in your community. So when I address mothers in the meditation, please don't feel excluded in any way. Women are natural mothers, even if we've never given birth, right? So I just don't want that to be a trigger in this meditation when you hear me talking about mothers. Please know that it's an all-inclusive term. We're going to start by taking a few deep breaths together. So whenever you're ready, close your eyes. And we're going to inhale deeply into our chest, into our belly, and exhale through our mouths, letting everything go. Again, into our chest, into our bellies. This time exhaling through our nose, making sure our lips are not pursed. They're just gently closed, that we're not holding any tension in our jaw. Again, deeply into our chest, into the belly, and out, letting everything go. One more time together, into the chest, into the belly. Now letting everything go that happened in the past, maybe that happened today, all expectations about the future, we're letting them go on the exhale. Now I invite you to continue breathing deeply like this, letting something go on the exhale each time. You don't want anything that doesn't serve you or us in this moment. So let's let it go on our exhale, leaving pure presence to what is right now. And now we're going to scan our bodies for any tension that we still might be holding, beginning with our forehead, with our eye sockets, with our cheekbones and cheeks, letting everything go, our jaw, our neck, where we hold so much tension, letting that tension all go, our shoulders, our arms and our hands, relaxing everything, breathing deeply into the chest, making it much more relaxed on the exhale. We're going to do the same thing with our belly, inhaling into our belly. And on the exhalation, letting the belly drop. Now our hips, letting go of any tension we might be holding in our hips, our thighs, our knees, calves and ankles, all the way down to our toes. And the whole body is relaxed. We feel the heavy pull of gravity. We feel our body heavy with that pull. With each exhale, we are in our least excited state. And now I invite you to go inwards and watch the sensations in your body. Now that it's so relaxed, just effortlessly watching whether there's still something in our body that we can feel. Now we don't want to change it or fix it. We are just effortlessly watching if there's anything in our body that's talking to us. Just observing as an observer, not attaching to the sensation, again, not trying to change it or fix it, just observing. And now placing the awareness onto our mind, doing exactly the same thing, observing what goes on in our mind right in this moment. And just like the clouds on the spring sky, we don't want to attach to them or change them or fix them. We're just watching them go by. So if any thoughts arise right at this moment, you're watching them come in and come out without any attachment or emotion attached to them. We're just watching our mind. Now, one more time, placing the awareness inside our body, scanning it for any sensation that we might be feeling in this time. Now going back to our mind one last time, watching the thoughts that come in and go out. And now we're ready to start our meditation journey. This meditation is dedicated to all mothers. It's very much motherhood themed. And I am so happy to be leading you through this meditation. We're going to start inside of us, finding the inner child and knowing that we are the mother of that inner child that is always there for that child. Connecting with that inner child right now, telling her that we are there for her, that she can always count on us, and that we love her and we're there with her. Let's place our awareness on that inner child and our motherly relationship with ourselves. Now moving outwards to the us as a perceived mother. We might actually have kids. We might have furry kids. We might be the mother figure in our community or to the children of other people. Let's place our awareness of the mother on the outside that we are. Now let's move to our birth mother, the woman that actually gave birth to us. Whether she is still with us in this realm or she's no longer with us, let's acknowledge her now, placing our awareness with her right now. Just acknowledging that she is there, that she carried us in our life with her, and she gave birth to us so we can be here on this earth right now. Sending gratitude for her and all her sacrifices. Now moving a little bit further back in history to our mother's mother and our father's mother, our grandmothers. Silently thanking them for everything that they've done to our parents and for our parents. Thanking them for the opportunity to be on this earth now, today. Acknowledging their wisdom. Now moving back in history to our great grandmothers and the mothers before them, to all of our ancestors until the very beginning of time. Acknowledging the fact that a piece of them is still in us. Making all mothers united. Making all mothers of history reside in us. Acknowledging that magic and that special fact. Placing our awareness on all the mothers in history. Now going even further back to our animal mothers. to the plant mothers, silently thanking them for their wisdom. Now going back, all the way back to planet Earth, our home and our universal mother, placing our awareness with her now and silently expressing our gratitude and our deep respect for her. Thanking her for nourishing us and for connecting us all. Now going even further out into the space, looking at all the celestial bodies that have feminine energy, saying hello to them out in the space. Now we are in our galaxy, but we're about to go even further to the clusters of galaxies all around our universe, looking for that feminine energy of the universe, acknowledging those energies all around our galaxy, all around the universe. Knowing that it all matters and that it is all an inspiration for us. We draw from those energies every single day. Now going even further back, all the way to the edge of our universe. Travel all the way back to the edge of the universe and beyond the universe to a place of unconditional love, a place of bright light. I invite you to feel that light on your skin now and feel that warmth of the unconditional love of that place. We are going to spend 5 minutes in silence in this place of bright light and unconditional love, just breathing and just being. You don't have to mind the time. I'll mind it for you, and I'll let you know when it's time to leave this beautiful place. And again, if any emotions or thoughts or sensations arise in this time, just gently and effortlessly watch them, see them come, and then see them go without attachment, without judgment. Now, all together in this beautiful place of warm light and unconditional love, let's spend 5 minutes in silence. with our eyes closed and the energy of that unconditional love in our hearts, we're going to slowly leave that place behind our universe and travel back through the clusters of galaxies to our galaxy, one more time witnessing the powerful feminine energies of our universe, all the celestial bodies around our planet, traveling back to our galaxy and then back to our solar system and then back to our Mother Earth. Once again, looking at her, expressing our respect and our awe and our love to her, thanking her for everything that she does for us every single day, and borrowing from her strength, from her resilience, and from her endless intelligence. Now traveling back to our plant mothers and to our animal mothers, thanking nature for inspiring us, for nurturing us, for healing us, for being the mother that always knows what to do. Now moving forward to our human mothers, to all of our ancestors. Back in time, they didn't have the technology we have now, and yet they managed to bring us here today to have generations upon generations of children. Thanking them for their wisdom, asking them for guidance on how to be the best mother we can. Acknowledging that all of the mothers before us made us who we are today, and that all of the mothers before us live in us today. Now remembering our own grandmothers and great-grandmothers. Expressing our gratitude for everything that they've done. Acknowledging their intuitive ways of mothering. Thanking them for birthing our parents, even when times were tough. Now, remembering our own mother, the woman that brought life forward, that started our life. Silently thanking her for her guidance, for her feminine energy, for her creative energy. Acknowledging that she was doing her best, just like we are doing our best. Now arriving to our bodies and our external self, the perceived mother, the mother of our children, the mother of our animals, the mother figure in our community or maybe at work. Bringing all that we've gathered on our journey and showering her with that. The wisdom, the intuition, the resilience, the persistence. the cosmic magical energy, the bright light, all the love. Let's shower ourselves with that right now. And now going deeply inwards and once again reconnecting with the child within. Once again giving her a big warm hug. And now presenting all that we've gathered on our journey to her. As she deserves all the unconditional love, all the warmth, all the resilience, all the strength, all the intuition. She deserves all the love and healing. Giving that to her right now. Reaffirming that inner child is that we are her mother and that we are here with her no matter what. We will always be with her. Now beginning to deepen our breath. Slowly moving our fingers. Slowly wiggling our toes. Maybe gently stretching your neck, your back, your limbs. Whenever you're ready, I invite you to gently open your eyes, looking down at first. And then when your eyes get used to the sights of the outside world, feel free to look up at your screen again. At your own time, join me back into the session. Welcome back. I hope this meditation left you feeling rejuvenated and rested, and that it triggered some food for thought maybe for the rest of your day. I would like to leave you with the words of my teacher that sparked my interest recently and made me think about those words so much. He said that mothers have the power to change the world in just one generation. First, we have to heal ourselves, and then we have to show up presently to our children or the children figures in our lives. And then if that works out, we can heal the world in one generation, which I thought was such a powerful statement and such a true statement. I will leave you with this today. Please let me know if you have any questions. Let's take 2 minutes for you to type in any questions you might have right now. Anybody? Oh, there's a hypnotherapist with us. Hi. Hi, Janet. Awesome. Could you repeat what your teacher said? Yes, my teacher said that mothers have the power to change the world in just one generation. So if we heal ourselves or attempt to heal ourselves the best we can, and meditation is a wonderful tool for that, and then we show up presently with our children, being the most conscious parent we can be, then those children grow up to be conscious and empowered leaders, new leaders of this world, whether they're the leader of their family, their community, or this country, right? It only takes one generation to change the world. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Janet. Hi again. Such beautiful work you're doing. Cześć, Kasia. My Polish friend is here. Awesome. What is the hardest part of your meditation with the little girls? Oh yeah, it is hard when you have infants at home to find time to meditate. I would just say, squeeze it in whenever you can. If you wake up and your babies are still sleeping, do a few minutes. Even if you have to do it with an app, 3-5 minutes, ideally 20. But if you can't do 20, do whatever you can, whenever you can, right? Whenever there is a downtime, whenever you're waiting for a doctor's appointment, instead of scrolling through Instagram and looking at gossip magazines, drop down into meditation, right? How much time do you recommend each day? The practice that I teach is twice daily, 20 minutes each session. So 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the afternoon. But again, as mothers, we're very busy and we have to do it whenever we can. We have to try to squeeze it in whenever we can. So again, whenever you're at a doctor's appointment, waiting for something, whenever the kids are sleeping, some people love to meditate right before bed. Even that is recommended if you can't find any other time in your day. I hope that answered your question. It is to develop new habit when you have little babies at home. So maybe don't be hard on yourself for not doing it regularly. When the babies are a little older, I invite you to take a course with me or another teacher to really develop the daily habit of meditation. But right now, if you have little ones at home, just please do it whenever you can. You can even do what we did today at the beginning, right? Scanning your body for any tension, letting go with each exhale, relaxing from the top of your head all the way to your toes a couple of times, observing the sensations in your body and in your mind. That alone, 3, 5, 10 minutes of that will give you great benefits. Where can everyone learn more about your work and practice? Yes, you can scroll down. I believe you will be able to see a little bio and then links under the screen. There's a lot of fun links for you. I can also put my website in the chat here. Let me just type it in. It's Ceremonia Meditation.com. There you go. This is my website. In the source tab of my websites, or I think it's resources, actually, resources. You will find books about meditation, podcasts, movies. There's also a lot of links to hypnobirthing if that's what interests you. So check out the resources on my website. I put the whole library is there for you. Are there any apps, teachers, you recommend to the ladies watching? Yes, the one app I recommend, and I'm not a big fan of meditating with applications because I feel like when we meditate to kind of disconnect from this, right? So being connected to our device while we're meditating is not something I would recommend. But if you really have to, and if this is what you choose to start your practice, I would recommend the One Giant Mind application. I will type it in here as well. It's also on my website. And what teachers do you recommend? I recommend myself. But if you need to find a teacher in your area, please reach out and I'll help you find one. I do in-person courses for those on Long Island, and I also do online courses. So please reach out. How long is your course? It's usually 3 days, 1.5 hours each day. So we meet 3 consecutive days, and it's 1.5 hours each day. I'm going to type in the One Giant Mind application app. This is the app I recommend. It's also on my website. Can meditation help trauma? Yes, but with meditation, I would say seek professional help as well. Meditation helps with all kinds of mental health issues, but sometimes it's not enough as a practice alone. Sometimes we need help of a professional specialized in mental health issues as well. But it definitely helps any kinds of mental health issue you might have. How young we can start meditation with our children? This is a great question. And actually, children's meditation is something I've been thinking about so much recently. And I would like to start teaching in the future. Again, in the resource tab on my website, you will find links to courses for children. But I don't recommend starting earlier than 4 years old. And then the rule of thumb is they can meditate as many minutes as their age. So starting at 4 with 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and increasing up to 18 to 20 minutes when they are 18, 20 years old. What age do I recommend for children to start? Every child is different. And most children won't be ready at 4 years old to sit down silently and meditate even for 4 minutes. So I would recommend observing your child and really kind of feeling out the moment when they're ready. It is really, really important that they see you doing the practice and that they understand what you're doing. And that it is a quiet time. It's a still time of you just being with your eyes closed, right? Once they get acquainted with that idea, oh, mommy or daddy are meditating, they're already kind of processing that. They're already witnessing that. And that might spark their interest earlier than other children. It is also really good to introduce concepts of mindfulness, yoga, meditation early on, even if they're not going to sit with their eyes closed for 4 or 5 minutes. They will already know what it means to do yoga. They will already know that deep breathing can help us relax, right? So I invite you to look at books about meditation for children. Introduce maybe gentle fun yoga for them, right? Teach them about being present in every moment when you are out on a walk, right? Especially now when we're all attached to our screens so much, it's so important to kind of draw the attention out of that and into the present moment. So there's no one age that I recommend. They can start at 4 years old. But again, just observe your child and see where your child is at. And then once you see that your child could be interested in that and could actually sit still for 4 minutes, you can start. Can we do a hypnobirth after having a C-section? Yes, we can. We can give birth vaginally after a C-section. And I recommend that, anybody attends the hypnobirthing course, no matter what kind of birth plan you have, even if you decide to go for a C-section, even if you don't want to have a natural home birth, right? Or you want to have a natural hospital birth, or you prefer to have a C-section. No matter what your birth plan is, hypnobirthing course is a wonderful course to prepare you for anything that you're going to encounter on your pregnancy, labor, birth, and parenthood journey. So I strongly recommend looking into hypnobirthing and maybe even attending a course. The course is led in 5 sessions, 2.5 hours each session. So usually we meet once a week for 2.5 hours. And it is the most comprehensive course I've ever found. I actually used it for both of my labors with my singleton daughter and with my twin daughters. I managed to give birth to my twins naturally at the hospital using hypnobirthing, but not using any drugs for pain management. So it is possible. And then VBAC is definitely possible with hypnobirthing. It takes a little bit more preparation, but it definitely is possible. So don't give up and definitely look into a hypnobirthing course. Any other questions before we say goodbye? Okay, no other questions that are popping up on the chat. I wanted to thank you all that were with me in this session. Thank you so much for meditating today and starting this wonderful summit all together in silence in meditation, honoring mothers. I love you all, and I'm inspired by all the mothers, always from the beginning of time until now. I really think that, as mothers, we can do anything. So keep up the good work. Keep up learning, growing, connecting, and healing, and raising this wonderful new generation of leaders. Now, if you're attending the next session, please go to the sessions tab and click the next session starting right now. And I'm going to say goodbye, and I wish you the most wonderful day. Bye.